Hi everyone, this is Jason with SONAX. It's our 1 o'clock Friday meeting. Thank you for joining again. This is live, as you always know, and it's somewhat rushed, so bear with me a little bit. But today, or this week, our week's topic is car wash. We'll do some tips and tricks a little bit later, but what we'll talk about first is the SONAX car wash concentrate. And this is the SONAX car wash concentrate. This is a 1 liter size, or 33.8 ounces. And when I say concentrate, it is a very heavy concentrate. It's a 1 to 100 ratio. So this bottle will make 50 gallons of car wash. So 10 5-gallon buckets, which is a pretty good ratio. We have this in a 1 liter, you can see here. And for the higher volume users, we also have it in the 5-liter canister as well. So plenty of car washes with these. The products themselves are pH neutral and phosphate free. pH neutral and phosphate free, what that means is water runoff after rinse is good for the environment. So you can kind of consider them green products, if you will. But the lack of phosphates in these is good for water runoff. The product itself, or the formula, is what we say surfactant rich. Okay, so what are surfactants? Well, surfactants are used in cleaners, like dishwashing detergent. And if you've ever washed your dishes, when you use a dishwashing detergent, rinse it off, the water rinses off very quickly, right? Well, what surfactants do is make water wetter, or it releases the tension of the water that's on a surface. So what this product does is, after you wash the car, when you rinse it, it allows for a very clean rinse so that it's much easier to dry off later. So that's what surfactant rich means. It foams very well. It's very easy to use with a foam gun, and it's also it's very easy to use in a foam gun. And the one tip I will say is, if you have hard water, I've seen this in instances at like car shows where we're doing car washes. If you're using tap water, so a lot of times tap water isn't from the house, or maybe it's from other source, but hard waters diminish the amount of foam. So if you need more foam because of hard water, just put a little more soap in there and you'll get the foaming action that you want. So that's the SONAX car wash concentrate, the two products. Again, it's a 1 liter and the 5 liter. And what I'd also like to touch on is just a couple of little tricks, and I'll get to the sponges here in a second. But what we like to use for car wash is a 2-bucket system. And the reason for the 2 buckets is, so really what you're doing is not cross-contaminating your rinse bucket and your clean bucket. So it doesn't matter what the color is, just as long as they're 2 different colors, so that it's easy to the eye, because when you're washing a car, a lot of people kind of rush around and maybe they lose track of what their dirty bucket is and their clean one is. But for this one, our red bucket is our dirty bucket, and we've also incorporated the grit guard, which is a great little device that you put on the bottom. What's the grit guard for? Once you wash the car, you take your dirty mitt or sponge, put it in your dirty bucket, and you rub it on the bottom. This takes the contaminants and dirt off the sponge. The feet underneath let that sand and dirt go to the bottom, so that when you rinse the sponge out again, you're not getting dirt and contaminants on your sponge. So this is the dirty bucket. This is your clean bucket. So wash the car, come over here, rinse off, take your sponge, wring it out, put it in your clean bucket, fill it full of soap and water again, and that's your next step for the wash. So we also have the 2 application wash, whatever they are. This is the chenille one. It's got the nice soft, boy, I don't even know what they're called. They kind of look like the hair on the Fraggle Rock characters. That's kind of what they look like. Back in the day, I just aged myself. And then there's a microfiber side. This is the harsher side for tough things to remove. This is the softer side for the tops and everything. And then we just have this is a brand new one. This is a really soft foam for washing. And then for the problem areas like the front of the car or the rocker panels or things like that, there's that's a little more harsh area or more abrasive area to get some contaminants off. So having said that, also remember to wash the car from top to bottom, okay? Top of the car, hood, do your rocker panels around the wheels, do that last. That's the dirtiest, and you want to keep that dirt off the top of the car. Makes the car shinier, longer, keeps the appearance of the gloss a lot longer. So top to bottom, make sure the rocker panels and things that get dirty the fastest, you do the last. Just make sure you do that. Let's see. What else? I think that's everything. The special, of course. Thank you, Leanne. So the special this week, and it only lasts this weekend, buy one of the two of these, doesn't matter which, the chenille or the foam, with the 1 liter SONAX car wash concentrate and get $3 off. So again, it's the car wash sponge or foam applicator or wash sponge and the SONAX 1 liter concentrate, $3 off. So I think that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next Friday. Thank you.